rules of the Republican Party, or the laws of Arkansas, or the Constitution of the United States. There are very well thought out reasons why these rules are in place. The very basic reason is that it violates the very basic principles upon which this country was founded. Our committee rules state that no oath shall be permitted. The RPA requires the same. Why are these rules in place? The simple reason is that party oaths which seek to supplant the language of both the Arkansas Constitution and the Constitution of the United States of America are subversive in their very nature. Our first president cautioned against the dangers of political parties. He was the only one of our presidents that wasn't a member of one. His fear was that they would insert themselves into a higher allegiance to the political party than to the good of the country. Our Constitution of the United States begins with these words: we the people. The government of this country and the government of each state is directly overseen by the people themselves. Through the established electoral process, the system of a representative republic is established. Our Constitution begins with these words: we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. It does not say, we the people of Craighead County Republican Committee, or even the Republican Party of Arkansas, nor does it say the Democratic Party of Arkansas, or any other political institution. The reason that such incursions of oaths and oversights, or oversights by any political entity is forbidden is because our founders recognized the dangers of such things based upon their own experiences with the kingdom governments which they suffered, and were seeking to throw off in establishing a new country. They thought it so important that they began it with the basic fundamental structure that is a government by the people and for the people. It is not a government by a political party for a political party, and for sure not just a piece of a political party that thinks of itself so political holy and deems itself so pious that can allot itself a self-appointed right to oversee all the legislative process. It is clear that the founders viewed such efforts as a clear threat to the Constitution itself. It seems to me that in fact they may have deemed such an incursion to be the supreme threat to the Constitution. So I urge this committee to recognize the threat that such efforts pose and to heartily condemn this proposal as what it is. It is a subversion of the Constitution and the fundamental structure of government. Our founders intentionally set up a structure of competing interests of liberties and rights. They intended for this to be a non-settled competition for as long as the country exists. As a mediator of these competing interests, they also set up a system of judicial mediation called the Supreme Court, so that none could run roughshod over others without restraint. This resolution is certainly an effort by some to exercise unconstitutional power over others by political power. No political entity or self-appointed wise men or women can say,
Point of order, please. Isn't it 3 minutes, didn't you say?
we didn't call it on anybody else.
Well, it's 4 minutes already.
We know best to rebalance the scales to suit themselves. In the rough political seas of our country has endured, so far the people through their elections have righted the ship. In our free country, we are different from third world countries in which political entities regularly intervene between the people and those who make the laws and thereby dictate what the people have to live by. That was indeed the system devised for governing the old Soviet Empire. The Politburo was the political entity that instructed the lawmakers to do what they wanted. That is exactly the same system that this resolution seeks to institute. Our founding fathers recognized the corrupted nature of humans and realized that individuals think themselves as more wise than others and will act accordingly if given the power to do so. If this committee were to adopt any resolution at all concerning this matter, it should indeed be that we recognize the subversive nature of such efforts and condemn them. Respectfully submitted, Jonathan.
Thank you. Mr. Darrell Cook.
Darrell Cook, about 4 years ago when I joined, somebody gave me a little pamphlet